Good afternoon, everyone. So, I am finally back with you and ready to share what I've been working on for some time. Again, this was something that shedded light of myself in 2018 and has been with me ever since. Again, I'm someone I've been very protective of what I am for some of the gifts that I have. And I've always wanted to take my time to learn and understand it. And with that said, I knew that there were still more things coming to me to understand about myself. And that was expressed in these, I don't know what to call it, visions or whatnot, but it truly helped me to um, see certain things about myself that probably maybe I was holding on too tightly and not wanting others to see, simply because I know what human beings are afraid of, what they don't understand, they fear, etc. And so I chose to turn it into a book. I've tried writing it a few times and had to delete it, and still also tried to find a way to self-publish it myself. And I just decided to do it like this now, and we'll see what happens. So before I keep rambling, let's begin with the first chapter. Julia stands before a seamless panoramic glass viewport, looking out at the sky loops. She's wearing a structured, minimalist, nude jersey draped dress. Her posture is perfectly calm, resting entirely in the present moment. Cassius, the crown prince of the Aerisan lineage, sits casually at the edge of her dark obsidian desk. He moves with an elegant, effortless, old money posture. He's watching her with intense, concentrated worry. Julia turns unhurriedly, smiling calmly. What is going on with you today, Cassius? Cassius stands, crossing the spatial gap between them. He places his hands gently on her face, pressing his forehead to hers. The gesture is raw, intimate, and deeply protective. You know exactly what is going on, Julia. I did it again. I went looking for you. You disappeared for days like you always do. I'm worried. Before you left, your skin felt incredibly warm. I called your agents to see if you had a last-minute lookbook modeling contract in white stone. I called your parents. Your mother told me not to worry, that you were fine. Your father said he was grateful that I'm looking out for you, but that you just needed time. I went to your house and there was nothing. Julia steps back slightly, closing the vault door on her internal secrets. Her left eye flashes with a subtle, deep somatic light. I was a little under the weather, Cassius. I needed time alone. I know I do this often, but you know I can take care of myself. We are always together. I need you to let this go. I'm here now, okay? Cassius sighs, trying to reclaim control. Okay. Then I'm working in here with you today. As a matter of fact, I'll have administration merge us both into a larger pod cabin. Julia, firmly, no. Suddenly, a strange, beautiful vibration hums through the air, a deep, cellular song emanating from the pod walls. Cassius doesn't hear it, but Julia's spine stiffens. Her inner radar detects a tragic pathology outside. Cassius, what's wrong? Are you okay? Julia, smiling softly to regulate his nervous system. I love you, but I want my space. You know how important my perimeter is to me. They hug. Julia uses this physical contact to anchor her focus, expanding her consciousness past the pod walls to scan the east wing. A horrific visual download lands in her mind's eye, a weapon, a bomb. Julia breaks the embrace and strikes an overhead panel on the wall. A high-density crimson flashing alarm floods the main pod cabin. Cassia stunned. Julia, why did you do that? Julia, her internal dialogue. I can't let him know what I am truly going through. My parents and I have guarded this secret for years. I must protect him, but my gifts cannot be exposed to him now. The automatic door slides open with a sharp hiss. Lyra lunges into the room, her chest heaving, her presence completely engulfed in an unaligned panic. Julia, Your Highness, there's a security breach on the ship. Julia doesn't freeze. She pivots instantly, her movement holding a lethal, silent authority as she strides across the cabin floor plates towards the digital console resting on her desk. She places her hands over the interface, activating her private computer scanner to run a manual perimeter sweep. The holograms flash red, but Julia's face remains calm. She's already read the structural trauma of the ship through her own internal radar, but she forces the machine to display the coordinates of the physical evidence without anyone discovering her telepathic sight. The main grid is compromised. There's an active payload threat inside the East Wing Academy sector. We must execute an immediate mass evacuation of the entire block before irreversible harm comes to us all. The heavy automatic door slides open again with a deafening metallic roar. Cassius's personal royal guards, spearheaded by Malak, rush into the outer hall, their weapons drawn, flanking the perimeter to shield the Crown Prince as the evacuation sirens begin to wail across the pod. Your Royal Highness, your father is searching for you. The alarm in the East Wing just triggered. We are deploying to check the source. Julia spins toward the pod control cabin. Cassius reaches out to grab her hand, but she is already a silhouette moving through the light. That's it for today. Thank you.